Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and join me here once again in Transport Fever 2 with the Island Hub series, and we're overlooking the Hong Kong Freight Airport, which as you can see is quite busy. And I've decided I want to upgrade it. So I need it to be not busy at all, which could be an interesting wait. Yeah, we've upgraded our passenger route from Ajaxpost to the Port Moresby passenger airport here. After making a very silly mistake, I've corrected that, so that's now working. That's working fine. But we are getting a lot of demand for cargo, particularly between Ajaxpost and Hong Kong here. So I think we might as well upgrade this one as well. But as we saw for the previous episode, was it the previous episode? It probably was. When we did the Ajaxpost airport, anyway, that episode, we had to wait for all the aircraft here to clear the airport area, or I remove them entirely. Could do that, which we may have to do. So what we're going to do, we're going to wait for a few months until this is clear, then I'll deal with that. And then there's a number of route fixes I need to put in place for train routes where the industries have realised they can send a lot of stuff to a lot of places and they're just piling it up on the stations, and the stations are just getting overfilled. So it's all running off the side of the platform and everything. So I need to look at some of those routes and add extra capacity to those. Now these planes keep coming in. There should be a time when it does actually clear. Now look, these are all Ajaxpost flights, I think. I need to turn the UI back on, don't I? Yeah, these are Ajaxpost flights, the red ones. The blue ones are coming from Erehwon, which is even further away. So they might clear. So if we can get these ones cleared out, I should then be able to remove this airport and replace it with a new one. So I'm going to do a little bit of waiting around here, and once I've done that, I'll come straight back to you. Oh, here's a plane coming in. I'll come back to you. I won't have you wait. No, I'll save you that time, because I know you're impatient to get on with doing something interesting. So I'll just put in a quick sexy video effect of me waiting. Yeah, and we'll come back and do the airport upgrade at that point. What's this plane? I'm going to get rid of you. I'm sorry. Yeah, we don't need you coming in. Sorry, so I've just lost those planks, but I need to do that to get this airport cleared. Anyway, I'll be back with you in a brief moment, the other side of this sexy video effect. Right, I think we're about to be clear. Excellent, and we're in November of 54. Yeah, one of the other reasons I wanted to wait for this to clear was I want to get some new vehicles, hopefully, which we can deploy on those other rail routes that we'll be upgrading in a moment. So this airport should now be clear. There's no hangar there, just a terminal building. Oh, there is a hangar there. Okay, that's... we don't really need a hangar there, but I suppose it helps. Yeah, I think having a hangar down here as well. I think I'll see if we can keep that. So can we delete this, despite the fact that it's full of good stuff that would make me money if I could ship it out. So we're going to delete you. Vehicle in the way. Which vehicle? Or is that you? Oh, I have to sell you. Go away. So can I delete you now? Yes. Bye bye. Good. So we need to put in a new large cargo airport. So that will be you. And we can put you in. And we're going to have 2 cargo terminals. Can I fit you? So I've got that train depot there, which I kind of slipped in the space that we had between the train station and the airport. Can I put you in there? Why not? What are you clashing with? You can go out there. Ah, have I got fences? Yes. Yes, this is the trouble when I start detailing my map. It gets in the way when I do these big upgrades. Right, let's get this done. Is that... no, there's some more fencing over here. Well, hopefully should be... There is some fencing alongside the platform edge, but that should be okay. So can we put you... Oh, we can. Right, and will you join... Oh, there's that bit of road there. Actually, if I take that bit of road out, I could possibly lay you in there so you're straight onto it. Do I need to worry about making this space flat? Let's have a look at that airport again. So we can put you right in there. And there is... Probably smooth that out. Let's put the airport in, and I'll worry about smoothing it out after we've located it. Oh, excellent. You join up straight away with the train station, which means you're joined up with the dock and the industry and everything. That is awesome. There you go. And you are once again called Hong Kong Freight Airport. Yep, the routes are still in place, which is wonderful. This little bit of road. Ooh, I just missed the edge of the fencing there. Excellent. It is a weird building, that, isn't it, for a cargo airport? Yeah, it'd be nice if it was more... It looked more industrial, more warehousey. But it doesn't, so we're kind of stuck with it. But let's see if I can just tidy this up so it looks a bit more natural having the road coming in here. So that's all the fencing got rid of. Should we smooth this out a little bit? See if that helps any. Ooh, I didn't pay attention to the direction of travel of the airplanes. I think they're coming in over the water. I think that's fine, isn't it, that way round? Yeah, that's good. I'll do a little bit more detailing and colouring of the terrain once we're out of here. Don't need all these trees quite so close to the airport. Or that big rock. Other than that, that should be good. Anyway, I was putting that bit of road in, wasn't I? So can we put you in along here? Yes, but... Ooh, do you not go up any closer? Ooh, ooh. Don't go down, stay flat. That's it. And along here. That's excellent. I mean, this road is not going to be used for anything, I expect. But we'll put it in because it kind of looks like it makes sense. Yeah. There you go. Ooh, and that needs a little bit of flattening out as well. If I was doing this properly as an expert, I would, I imagine, have flattened this terrain out before I put the buildings down. We now have our aircraft in flight, but I think I'll want to upgrade certainly the Ajaxpost ones, even though they're actually quite new. In fact, I think both the air routes do have new aircraft on them. So this is the... Is it the Bristol? It is the Bristol freighter carrying 14. And if I were to manage all these vehicles and replace them with the Super Constellation, which carries 18, and it goes that much faster. Yeah, let's replace all of you. Do I want to add another one? I won't for the moment. Now, the Erehwon aircraft will need to stay as small as the Bristol freighters, because there's a small airport at the other end of this. which is fine. But that should do the trick now. Oh, and here's one coming in. Oh, you're the little Erehwon one. I do like these aircraft. Right, we're going to wait for the year to turn over into 1955, see what new vehicles we get in our portfolio, what come on the market. We'll do some train fixing. And here we are, January the 1st, 1955, some new, slightly faster Japanese passenger wagons. Yeah, a selection of colours, liveries, whatever. I'm sure this makes sense to people who know how Japanese railways work. Oh, that's an interesting design. Don't think we've seen that colour scheme before. We probably have, and I've forgotten it. Ooh, 1950. It's a bit early, that one. Interesting. Oh, going at about... Ooh, and some very slow passenger wagons again. I think that's an Indian mod. The ICF General Coach. Slightly slower. Ah, passengers. That looks like an electric multiple unit. And that looks like it. Okay, let's have a quick poke at our train depot here. By vehicles. What have we got? Is that a new multiple unit? Indeed it is. Yeah, from 1955 to 72, you carry 46. The larger one carries 94. That's quite good. Oh, these are new multiple units as well, carrying 72. Oh, you came out last year. Oh, that's fine. That's okay. We didn't get any new locos, did we? Did I miss any of those? No, these came out last year. Actually, oh yeah, these are really powerful locomotives, aren't they? They don't go terribly fast. You're an interesting option, actually. Quite powerful, not hugely fast, but then I've got a route or two which I think needs that kind of capacity. So let's have a look then at what I plan to do for the rest of this episode. And that's back down here at the south end of our map, and you can see something. It's there right in front of you, and you think, what the hell is that? This thundering great boulder of coal, the Erehwon coal hub. 649 waiting. Now that is a combination of two mines. We've got trucks running from this old mine 2 here up to this other mine here, mine 1, and a single train, I think it is actually, on that route. Yeah, a single train with a rate of only 407. Now considering each mine produces 400 each year, that rate is too slow. So what we could do is either double up in the number of trains or make this a properly long train, which we could do. This station here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 40. That sounds a bit like 240, I think. Yeah, 240 yards, so that's quite, or meters I think it is actually, isn't it? This one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, that's the same length. We could do that. Yes, this is the train. Yeah, we could add loads of extra capacity to that. So let's have a look at that, in fact. So what does this train do? You go at 50 miles an hour. You have a capacity of 168. Let's improve on that. So will steam do this? Now the power we've got here is 1280. This is, yeah, the D51. We use these a lot. We use these a lot. So let's turn this into power order. So we've got the big beefy Russian. We've got the faster Russian. We've got the slightly beefier but not as muscular as the FD, the old Russian L. We could try the FD. So let's put you on. And cargo. We can go at 53 here. It's not a very long route, so I don't think we need to be too concerned about speed, but we'll sort it by top speed anyway. So we've got these gondolas which can go at 75. This is going to be the trouble, isn't it? The newer gondolas go at a ridiculous speed. Now you go at 50, which is the gondola we're currently using. You only carry 12 though. Okay, so how many of you can I put on here and stay below 240? Wow, okay, 312. That's better. Let's try you then. I think you would just about fit in there. We will see that. Now, the other end of steel is iron ore. You're not in such bad shape. Then I think I've got, yeah, 2 trains on there. And you've got a rate of 629. Again, we're dealing with 2 iron ore mines here. We could perhaps do with more trucks on here. Yeah. Which trucks are you? You're the Opal Blitz. Yeah, let's add a couple more on here, I think. Do we want to replace the vehicles? What will you do? So how many can you carry a piece? 14. That's you, isn't it? Yeah. Now you carry... You go at much the same speed. The news is you carry 1 more. Okay, let's replace all of you with the Ziz, which by the look of it doesn't take the line colour, unfortunately. We'll add another one as well. Okay, which should increase the capacity on that. Where's our coal train? Coming up here. Good. Just make sure that it actually fits into this platform. I could make this... Well, let's see how much... It's going to take away 312, wasn't it, I think, was the capacity of this train. That should just about fit into the station. And take away most of... Yep, there is no loading penalty, so that's good. Yeah, I think that station's got plenty of capacity for that amount of coal it's getting. Good. Do we need to worry about this route here? We could do. Which vehicle are you? Oh, you're the Ziz. You're already the Ziz. Okay, well, we'll clone another one of you. That's good. So the raw material coming into the steel plant is now being shipped more efficiently and more fastly. Faster, I think, is probably a better word to use. But we also actually have an overabundance of steel here. Now this route, yeah, again we have just the 1 train on there. The capacity of 132. We need that to be better. That is a long route. And how fast can you go? Your maximum speed is 50. I'd like to go more than that. Should we electrify this? Do we have a faster electrical locomotive? So we're going to manage this vehicle. We're going to edit you, or rather replace you. So we have... Oh, that's the multiple units. I don't want multiple units, I want just the loco. So you go at 50... You go 62, but you've got piddling little amount of power. Yeah. You're better. And you're real... These are the big Soviet mass-produced DC locos. I think we should do that. Yeah. We will do that. It's only 56, but I think our fastest... Actually, no. This one is almost double the power of the D51 we're using. So we could stay with steam and go at 78, and we do have wagons that go at 75, so that's a better match, I think. Yeah, let's do that. We'll stick this fast and reasonably powerful I don't know if have we used this one yet. I honestly can't remember. So cargo, we are carrying steel. So what do we have? We have, you carry 14 at 75. The flat car carries 18 at 75. You're a much better bet. How long is this train? 1, 2, 3. We might need to be longer than that. So your capacity was 132. 150. We should be able, let's go up to 181. Let's try that. We'll put that in place and have a look at the stations on this route. So the steel station here, yeah, you're a 6 length station, so you can go to 240. And what about the tools factory here? Hang on, one, is that one? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yes, you could be longer still. Yeah, let's do that. We can add some more of these flat cars. 2, 2, 6. Let's try that. Modify that. Where is that train? Oh, you are rapidly approaching the steel mill. Excellent. Your capacity is 234. We've got 430 waiting. That's fine. Let's wait for you to come into play. That should take that away. Yeah, we could do with getting rid of the steel more quickly, so we can make full use of this production capacity. Where's our coal train? Have you used all that coal already? You're going back for more, are you? Oh, that's a different train entirely. Got too many lines here. Oh, there's the coal train coming in. Good. And our steel train is loading up. Fabulous. That's excellent. Got 198. That should keep that train full, I think. We should be good for that. Now, at the moment, we have a slight issue with plastics coming, well, oil and then plastics coming into the goods factory here. We're getting plenty of steel, nearly 1,000 units of steel, and barely a dozen units of plastic. So goods coming out of here are in very short supply. And what I'm thinking of doing here, we currently have goods coming down from here, stacking up here at the farm. And at the farm we have got, what's this train doing? Oh, I keep forgetting this line. This is a separate little line, which actually goes back to the steel mill. And where's that train going? You're coming up to the farm, carrying some plastics from there. Okay. And some goods going up there. So we've got some goods waiting here, have we? So where are you going? If I hover over that Rangpur farm, obviously, because that's the only destination on that line. But we want those goods to go. There's not a lot of demand in Rangpur. Likewise, there's not much demand in Dien Bien Phu. But there's lots of demand for goods in other cities like Erehwon. Yeah, we're getting some there. We could do with more. But the problem that I spotted here was that our goods are sort of getting into our main cargo network, coming out of the farm station here, and it is this grain train which is supposed to take most of them out here to the food factory, and then they're trucked into Dien Bien Phu dockside hub here for onward delivery to the main hub at Ajaxpost. But the problem we have here is that because I've put 2 farms down here by Rangpur station, there is more than enough grain to fill these trains. So these goods are just sat here waiting to go and never getting picked up. So I think we're going to need to improve that situation. Now, do we have any spare capacity at this station? I don't think we do. We've got... yeah, these 2 platforms are used. Now you're the goods train, which we were just talking about. Which train are you? Rangpur plastic. Oh, hang on. So the one going... oh, and Rangpur goods. Ah, you're going into that one. Ah, okay. I'm just thinking, could we? Because we have got... yeah, we've got this through. This is the steel train line. This blue line, this turquoise line, whatever shade of blue it is. You're going through to the goods factory from the steel foundry. So we could put another platform over here for this goods train. And then have another route duplicating this grain train, which is taking grain from the farms to the food factory. We could have that taking the goods, a separate route to take the goods. I think that might work. What I'll also, which means that this area here is going to get very, very congested. So we've already got 4 lines going through here, I think. We've got the oil refining line going through. We've got the goods line, the grain line coming out from the farm going to the food factory. We've also got a fuel line bringing oil up from here as well. Actually, that makes 3, doesn't it? Do we have another? I thought we had another line going through here. Let's double check that. No, there are 3. There are 3. Just 3 lines going through here. And if we had a 4th, this is going to get very busy. There's lots of congestion around here already. So I want to, I think, separate these lines out. So the lines that aren't stopping here at the refinery will bypass the station and perhaps join in with this track here. Yeah, redo that. So I think this is going to be the speed building section of this video. I'm going to redefine this track layout here. I'm going to put in some sort of flying junction or something here to separate out the trains which are coming up from the Baghdad oil routes up here to the refinery. I'm going to separate those Baghdad trains out from the ones going between Rangpur up there and Dien Bien Phu down here. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to hand over to a little bit of a soundtrack and a speed build. And I will see you in a few minutes' time on the other side. Now, I think there should be a much better, more sensible arrangement of trains. It's a lot more expensive in terms of track and infrastructure, but notwithstanding that, all the routes should be able to travel that much more efficiently and avoid congestion with other services, I think. So the trains coming into Dien Bien Phu from into the Dien Bien Phu, it's the Rangpur oil refinery rather, I do apologise. Coming into the oil refinery here from Baghdad, they should get through unencumbered, and they won't get in the way now of the grain train, which goes round from Rangpur to Dien Bien Phu. And likewise, that new train coming from Dien Bien Phu up here to the refinery, again, that has a separate route in, using this new little end platform here, terminating platform there. And it should all be good. We may want to actually increase the capacity on that train. We carry 96. And we've got 160. Can we put another wagon on there? Let's do that, actually. Yeah. I mean, now that it's not competing with track space with those other routes, it should get through more quickly. So it probably doesn't need a huge increase in capacity. So, which you'll be you, won't you? The tank car there. Yeah, I'll add you. Done. Now, these goods. This is what we came here to do this, which is why we started doing that, is we need to add, I think, a new platform here. So again, I think what we're going to do is we're going to stretch this station out and move these bypass tracks for the steel route out and add another platform in here for another goods route. I think that will work, he said, hopefully. Right, so once again, I'll just dive into a quick bit of speed build, and I will see you once again on the other side. Well, I think that's the job done. It's a little bit inelegant in some of the curves that we've got between tracks, and because I'd failed to spot that the train going between the farm hub here and the actual goods factory, which was carrying the plastics, was actually in this station. I've had to put in a little bit of a track so I can get onto this new route, onto the new line. I might take that away once the job has been done, because that just looks naff, doesn't it? And it needs a little bit of smoothing and painting, I think, to improve the colours. But other than that, all the routes should be independent now. So we've got our grain route going out there. We're about to add a new route to take the goods out of here over to Dien Phu. And the other route's going out to the sort of Baghdad steel foundry location. That little hub down there. They're on this side of the station. And our steel route, which bypasses it entirely, goes all the way around here and then joins up with our local route taking the plastics and bringing the goods back to here. So let's create that route. It's a new route and it's going to be from there. It needs to be a proper colour though, doesn't it? We'll make this one that yellow there, see how that works, and that is going to be going to this station here. We might want to add another platform here because there's already two routes coming in here, which could be quite busy. So yeah, I think we'll add another platform to that, but let's get this working anyway. So actually I'll give you the alternate as well. There you go. So you're going there, you're bypassing the refinery station, and you're just sharing the track with the grain train, which is lovely. And we'll call you the Rangpur Goods Exchange. We'll see if that does the job for us. Actually, what I want to do here as well is to make sure you're fully loaded. Won't wait too long. It should be okay. Now, once we start shipping these goods, depends how many goods we get out of the factory here going forward to how big this train will need to be. I'm going to set it so it only takes the goods out, I think. Yeah, it will only take the goods out, I think. So that's you. Do we need to take anything else out from here? There is plastic. But you're going up to the goods factory. That's okay. Now, actually, on the other end, do we have plastic coming in here? I think we do, actually. Yeah, there's some plastics here. So we'll add it so they can bring... We'll just bring plastics back because the food will be coming back on the grain train. That's fine, I think. Then we will bring plastic back. If we have any, that will do. So what train should we put on here? Good question. Do we have the stations up here? The depots rather. That's it. So which one? That's you. We're gonna still be using... I haven't electrified it, have I? No, we'll use steam still. And we'll use... Actually, which ones are we using for the grain train for the moment? Let's have a quick check at that. So we have something that travels at a similar sort of speed. So that is you, and you're the D51 again. Oh, you're the Class L. Ah, okay. Right, so if you come here, buy the Russian Class L. Where are you? There you are. 50, you're reasonably powerful. Ooh, you might be more powerful than we need for this, actually. Okay, we'll take you anyway, and we need to add you, of course. There we go. And for wagons, I think a boxcar. You're only going 50, aren't you? You go 75, which is way too fast. Do we have a boxcar that goes at 50? Yes, we do. Let's try that for the moment. 108 capacity. We'll buy you. Can I put you on the Rangpur goods exchange line? Oh, how many train lines have I got here? Way too many. Goods exchange. Can't find a path. Ah. Okay. Why not? So you're on this line here, which goes through the refinery. You should be able to, I would have thought. Ah, no you can't, because these tracks don't... Ah, yes, I've deleted this connection altogether. Right, we need to put those... because they're not needed for the other routes. We'll put that track back, I think, on here. Okay, coming out of here, going to there. Okay. And likewise, coming out of there. This should be sufficient, I think, to get this train to Rangpur. Yes, it does. Awesome. Oh, good. Our new goods train is coming out and it's taken precedence. That is excellent. So this, I think, will pretty much bring this episode to a close. Is that our... Yeah, that's our new goods train. And there's no red exclamation at the top, so we'll just wait for him to come into the station here. As you can see, the goods are piling up nicely on the correct line. Okay, they're not. They're still on the other line for the grain bulk. But I'm sure they will eventually start piling up on the correct platform. He said very much in hope rather than expectation. No, there's no goods on there at all. Actually, what I should do is change this, not that line. The grain bulk one. I should change you to not take goods from Rangpur farm. There, don't do that. Yes, the goods are moving across ever so slowly. Excellent, so that train goes in. And I will say thank you so much for joining me today for this episode of Transport Fever 2. If you've enjoyed this, it'll be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbsy uppy button. Even better if you've got anything to say about what I'm doing with the game or the game itself, or if you feel like having a name attached to a train, a station, or in fact any vehicle really, or a line, or an industry, then please do. Whatever you feel like saying, drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever 2. Until the next time, bye bye for now.